Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Pichet Sithi-Amnuai. He is the president of Bualuang Securities Public Company Limited. It is great to have you with us, Pichet. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you. Hello, Jill.
Introduce us to our audience and explain to what Bualuang Securities is and the customers that you serve.
Okay. Bualuang Securities is a fully subsidiary of Bangkok Bank. As you know, probably Bangkok Bank is one of the largest bank in Thailand. So we are like the capital market arms of Bangkok Bank. We provide all the securities function, just from broking, retail broking, institution broking, investment banking, research work. And also we have a subsidiary called Bangkok Capital Asset Management that work on the fund management side. Basically, we are on the equity market share, the trading market share, we are on number 5, but in terms of revenue, we are number 1, and we basically one of the largest securities firm in Thailand.
What trends are you seeing with retail investors?
I would say that during the past few years, we see a lot more interest in investment abroad. In the past, I mean, you have to admit that Thailand has a lot of regulation on the foreign trading. Basically, the Bank of Thailand tried to control the forex, so that in the past we're not allowed, but they relaxed the rule a few years ago. So actually, it's very interesting that it also coincides with the pandemic during 2020, so that people start to invest abroad, and it's a good timing because they can diversify their investment, and it's a good timing too because at that time the US market also performed very well, so that Thai investors can basically diversify and also take some profit there.
You recently launched a depository receipt of the Nasdaq-100. Tell us why you introduced this product to Thailand, and so far, how is the market responding to it?
We have to admit that in Thailand, the stock exchange of Thailand, we lack of the technology stock. It's probably represent only like 6% of the total market. And of course, Thai people, of course, like to be a part of the technology stocks. So that's why we picked Nasdaq, because Thai people, we know the name Nasdaq, right? I mean, we know that Nasdaq represents what US tech stock is. So that's why we picked the Nasdaq index. And of course, during the time that we launched, we didn't really successful much because of the market at that time. As we all know that this year, the US stock are in a very challenging stage, right? With the inflation, with things, so that it's not really launched with the great success. But we still hope that Thai people will still show interest in that, and it gradually will perform well.
Tell us more about your collaboration with Nasdaq. How are we partnering together?
Oh, this is very interesting because we would like to thank Nasdaq for the collaboration. First, of course, like this video taping that we believe that it will be the part of the success for between both of us, and also we will arrange a seminar together in the Thai context, and also we also work with the website called Long Thun Man. This is a local website, but they have got like 3 million followers on that website. And also we will launch together an article on the Bangkok Post, which is the #1 English newspaper in Thailand. So I think all of these series will help us to make sure that Thai people understand, Thai investors understand Nasdaq more and know about the DR more.
And finally, what's your market outlook in Thailand and Asia? What's the plan of Bualuang Securities in the next couple of years?
I think this year the market is very challenging, and but we still believe that Thai people will show more interest in investing abroad because of the diversification, as I mentioned, and we will hope for launching more DR, so that Thai people, especially the investor at large, can invest further in not only US market and also other markets.
All right, Pichet, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.